Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. You guys really seem to like when I make top worst videos, and you guys are some sick for that. Hey, but we're both here, so I guess we're in the same boat. Don't get me wrong, I really like making these too, so here's another video for y'all. Today we're doing the top worst ball handlers on YouTube. If you guys see my top best ball handlers that got a lot of attention, you know, Marcellus and Kenny and all of them reacting to it.
And Polo, listen, if you're gonna put me on another list, do not disrespect me, okay? I'm sorry.
So we're doing the top worst ball handlers. Obviously some different people are gonna be on it, yada yada. So make sure to subscribe and like if you're new, and y'all know the drill. Sit back, relax, grab your snack, and let's get into the video. At number 5, low-key we got a sleeper at number 5, we got McQueen. I know some of y'all are gonna be like, Polo, McQueen isn't really that bad of a dribbler. The dude could, you know, he can move around the court and stuff. It's not really about that, but this dude, no cap, this dude travels like on every possession. I don't even know if he knows what traveling is or a carry, but this dude seems to do it all the time. He don't really got some fancy dribbles neither, but just because he travels and all that, that just makes it all the worse. His mannerisms are like a little funky on the court too. Like, you guys see that too, right? Yeah, but McQueen isn't the worst ball handler, so that's why I think he should be number 5 on this list, being the least worst. But my man's still on the list, so let's move on to number 4. At number 4, we got the one and only Flight Reacts. Hold on, before I start talking about his handles, Flight had some stuff to say about me on my last video.
Stop making your own assumptions. Why the fuck am I coming out there not trying when I'm not even this is not even a fucking professional game?
There's no way you could fake being that bad.
Right, and you're contradicting yourself. You just say I think Flight is faking his game, and then you just said I think I can't.
This dude didn't even let me finish. I said some people think he fakes it, not me. I said he obviously doesn't fake it. I don't know, Flight got heated for some reason, but hey man, I said your game's authentic, bro. I wasn't trying to diss it. Your dribbling is very authentic too. That's why you're number 4 on this list. You know, I've heard Cash say that Flight isn't a bad ball handler. It's very hard to strip the ball from him. But I have very different views from that. I think a lot of people can agree Flight doesn't have the best moves, and he really butchers a lot of the moves that he does. Crab dribbles, he butchers it, and then he calls it the dub bait. His tweens are very unorthodox, and it's very hard for him to get around the court. You know, I'll give Flight this. He doesn't have slow dribbling moves, but it's just his mechanisms just don't work out for him, and the move just fails. By June, who knows, you might have to reconsider this. I always see you guys saying, yo, by June though, you just wait by June, this list could be different. By June, you're gonna make another video from this. Hey, you guys may be right, but we got Flight at number 4. At number 3, we got Hank the Tank. Hank is probably one of the worst basketball players I've seen on YouTube. I don't know if he plays basketball all the time, but in the 1v1 against Mopi, I've heard it took up to an hour, and how did no one stop that game? Like, how did no one say next point wins? You know, it completely slipped my mind to include him in my top 5 worst basketball players list. I completely forgot about him. But Hank loses the ball a lot. His dribbles are very slow, no fancy dribbles at all. He's got no crossovers, he got no tweens. No step back, nothing. This dude just dribbles straight up, going to the rim. So, and he loses the ball a lot. It's just not very pretty to look at. So, I think you guys have to agree with me with Hank the Tank being on this list. Like, you can't say he's not. At number 2, I was gonna put Annoying TV or Mario, but we gotta give this guy a break. He don't even play basketball like that. So, at number 2, we're putting LNU on here. To be honest, you could switch LNU and Hank. That was a very close matchup to put number 2 and number 3 with. No, LNU's dribbles are nothing to be glorified from. Like I've said before, he reminds me of a 60s player like Bob Cousy or something. The way he just dribbles, like the way he dribbles very weirdly, like a old school player. But yeah, LNU, not to be surprised for him to make this list. I think he'll make my top worst list. Like every list I make top worst, I think he'll for sure be on it. But yeah, LNU's number 2 on this list. At number 1, we got someone you guys weren't expecting. We got Lil Theriault. Lil Theriault, the only game I've seen Theriault play is against Flight, and this dude cannot dribble the ball. No disrespect, but I'm sure Theriault's, you know, good at something in basketball that we haven't seen, and practicing with the cameras off or whatever. The ball goes straight up to his head. He dribbles the ball up to his earlobe. Maybe Theriault is just a shooter. He just shoots around at his house or whatever. But yeah, dribbling. I mean, the list is dribbling, so that's why he's here. No doubt Flight beat him. I for sure got Flight over him in anything, and dribbles for sure. Theriault, there was just, if you guys haven't seen it, it was just like he was just shooting just he was just a shooter that whole game. He wasn't dribbling, and when he did dribble, he just lost the ball or Flight just stole it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Theriault doesn't really ball like that a lot, but he ended up becoming one of Flight's victims. But that's gonna top it off for this video, guys. The support has been amazing lately. If you're not, if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe right now. Just do it right now so you won't forget later. Like the video and comment your guys' list. If I missed anyone, or if you guys wanted to make your own version of the list, just comment them down below. Let me know what else you guys want to see next. I'm curious if you guys want to see a different type of video. If you guys want to see a list, let me know. And until next time, peace.